After a lot of hype, Newcastle is finally in the game and he's an interesting legend with a lot of possibilities. Here's a guide on how to play him well. I'm gonna go over all of his abilities and how they work, plus a lot of interesting tricks and weird interactions, so let's get into it. This guy's passive is a really strong one that can get stronger as the game progresses. That's because you can use his knockdown shield to shield his teammates while reviving them, and while doing that you're able to move around slowly. If the knockdown shield takes damage while reviving someone, it will recharge slowly when you stop reviving. Here are 3 tips to use this passive to its full effectiveness. First of all, after the shield gets broken completely, you can refill it instantly by dropping it out of your inventory and picking it up again. It has to be completely broken for this to work though, which is understandable because this trick is also completely broken. Second, the shield makes a lot of noise when it's out when you revive someone, so if you need to res someone's stealth mode, make sure to drop your knockdown shield on the ground before you res. You can still move when you do this, but don't forget to pick it up when you're done resing, because that would be awkward.
You always needed me.
And lastly, because this guy is so good at getting revives off, it's really worth it for the whole team to give their Newcastle their golden backpacks if they find them. The same goes for knockdown shields, of course. Now let's talk about this tactical. When he was teased, people thought it was like a small Gibby dome, but now that he's out, we know that it's basically like 0% the same. It's a shield, but it consists of 2 separate parts, each of which has 350 HP. If the shield doesn't get broken, it stays up for 20 seconds, and after that it gets a 15-second cooldown. Here are 5 ways you can use this ability to make it as good or even better than a Gibraltar dome. Number 1. Throw a Gibraltar dome on top of it. This sounds stupid, but if you throw a Gibraltar dome at the top, you can actually get a mobile dome. The same goes for heat shields. Second, the way the shield works is like this. Whenever the shield's out, you can press the button again to redirect it to wherever you're looking. It will always go there and rotate to face in that direction, except for when you tell it to go anywhere in this zone. So basically there's a cone shape behind the shield where you can't let it rotate in that direction. That's only if you're behind the shield though, because if you're in front of the shield, it will always turn to face the direction you want. Third, you can actually place the shield on top of a trident. This might be useful in some situations. Fourth, you can throw an arc star on the shield and then pass the shield through a door or a wall, making the arc star hit whatever's behind it. I'm pretty sure this is not an intended feature, so don't do this in ranked. Lastly, the drone deals 20 damage when you hit someone with it. If you can kill someone with this, then props to you. If you use his ultimate, you leap forward and place a steel wall down. This thing has a range of 35 meters by default, but it actually locks onto teammates as far as 75 meters away. The wall you place consists of 9 segments, each of which has 750 HP. There are big segments and small segments, and if an enemy destroys a small segment, all surrounding small segments also get destroyed. Even though each segment has 750 HP, it only takes 2 melee hits to destroy a segment. The outside of the wall is electrified for the first 30 seconds after placing it down, so if an enemy touches it, they get stunned and they take 20 damage. It has a cooldown of 2 minutes, and here are 3 ways to abuse the ultimate. The first thing is that his ultimate actually has a range of about 200 meters. You can lock onto teammates' death boxes from very far distances, and if you do this, you won't place your ultimate down, so you'll get 75% ultimate charge back. The second thing is that you can again increase the range of the ultimate, but this time with teammates who are alive. You can do this by locking onto a teammate with a movement ability and then having them move while you're in the air. This works best with things that are instant, like Loba's bracelet or a Revenant ult. Third, you can use your ultimate, and then if you want to change the direction that the wall faces, you just have to look in that direction while in the air. Newcastle is also a fortified legend, just like Gibraltar and Caustic, which means that he'll take 15% less body shot damage than other legends, but headshots still count fully. He's also not slowed by bullets. Now let's talk about his playstyle real quick. Since he's a defensive legend, it makes sense that he has a very passive playstyle. The Newcastle on your team is not good at going in first, so he shouldn't do that. He's more capable of pushing teams than other legends like Caustic or Gibraltar, because his ultimate gives him some movement and his mobile shield is mobile, so you can use it to move closer to your enemies. Because his ultimate locks onto teammates, it's a great way to help them if they get caught out in the open. Make sure you stay in range of them at all times so you won't waste an opportunity. Now since he's such a new legend, I'm sure that a lot of new things will be found out. Make sure to subscribe so you'll be the first to know if there's anything new about him. Keep playing this guy and soon you'll be better than all of your friends.